Hey, welcome back to Feminine Success TV. I'm your host, Yahya Smith. Join me weekly as I share tips to help you find your feminine flow, elevate your thought life, organize your home life, deepen your fulfillment, and improve your relationships with step-by-step solutions to have sustainable success. I've helped thousands of women worldwide create total transformations. Now you can get the support you want to get your whole life. Today I am sharing with you 5 things that feminine women do to prepare for the future. So most of us are experiencing worldwide, life-changing, unprecedented times right now. And it can feel really, really uncertain. But I want you to understand that it does not have to be. And one of the most powerful pieces of being a woman, and a feminine woman at that, is understanding how we create as feminine women. The woman is built to create from the unseen to the seen. And because we've been under so much masculine influence for such a long time, we have gotten to a point where we're almost afraid to use our feminine power to pull our ideas out of the unseen. And so you see a lot of women who many times have dreams, goals, aspirations, ideas that we just leave sitting on a shelf because we can't see it. And we're a bit afraid of the process that will happen between bringing that idea from your mind into the world. Very same situation when you're bringing a baby from the unseen inside of your belly into the world. The first thing that we do is we partner strategically. You know, it's so important to understand how to tap into community, how to collaborate and connect with the right people at the right time. And so you want to, at this time, be looking around you and saying, who would be great strategic partners for my next level? What would be the next best step for me to take? And who would be the best person for me to connect with to take that step? The next thing that you want to do to prepare for the future is adjust your mindset. One of the hardest things for women to do is to let go of what is behind you so that you can fully embrace and be open to what is coming. So this is not the time to be thinking, I want to go back to normal. I want to go back to the way things were. I want to go back. It's time to adjust your mindset so that you can own your power in the next phase of your life, in the next season of your life. You can really stand up and say, you know what? I'm going to create what it is that I want to see for myself. And that will absolutely help you to better plan for the future. Because what happens is you're moving from a mindset of waiting for someone else to make a decision for you or to make a change for you into a mindset where you're doing that on your own. And not necessarily on your own, but you are owning your power to do that for yourself. The next thing that we do as feminine women to prepare for the future, it's a method that I like to call revisit and pivot. And when you revisit and pivot, what you want to do is go back to the goals that you set for yourself, go back to your plan, your vision that you outline for yourself, and decide which parts you will need to pivot. In order to be effective and efficient in planning your future and preparing for the future, because sometimes you can't plan for things, but you do want to be prepared. In order to be effective, you have to be able to effectively pivot. That means you need to be flexible. You need to be able to look at the goals that you had and say, you know what? These are still great goals. Maybe I need a different timeline to accomplish them. Maybe there's a different route that I need to take in order to get to them. So this next one is really, really good. You might want to come in close, okay? So the next step to preparing for the future as a feminine woman, and this is super important right now because so many of us are spending so much more time at home. So you want to plan and prepare in a conducive environment. Make sure that your home, your space, wherever you plan, wherever you take time for yourself, wherever you have sacred space for yourself, is a conducive environment for what it is that you want to create next. That you're not surrounded by fear or surrounded by old worn out, things that are no longer serving you literally. And I don't mean things that don't make you happy, but I mean things that have served their purpose in your life, and it's time to allow them to move on and maybe bless someone else. This may look like cleaning up your house. This may look like redecorating or remodeling. But think about what that looks like for you. And the last step to prepare for the future as a feminine woman, and this is going to be a departure for some of you because we hear about goals all the time, but you want to set up systems, not just goals. Systems looks like, what is the process that it takes for you to get to your goals each day? What is your morning routine? What are your evening routines? What does your home life schedule and system really look like? Because I totally believe in running your home like a business. So you want to set systems in place so that if your goals change, if the times change, if everything around you changes, you have these flexible systems in place that are able to be dynamic and grow with you and allow you to still get results. So I hope that this supported you with being able to plan and prepare for your future in a feminine way. Not a way that has to be struggle or grind or hustle, but in a way that makes it easy for you and allows you to have more grace in the situation so that you can show up in excellence. Talk to you soon.